Sensory Tools for Meditation number 70. In Paguera, Mallorca 1983, there was sunny and a downhill road where I bought The China Girl single by David Bowie. The houses and shops, I remember them as painted blue and white.
I hear her heart beating loud as thunder, saw these stars rushing down.
Remembering that the sky and the sun are always there, and that it's the storms and clouds that come and go. Our essential good heart has always been there. Opening to the world benefits ourselves and others simultaneously. The more we relate with others, the more quickly we discover where we are blocked, where we are unkind, afraid, shut down. Seeing this is helpful, but it is also painful. This embarrassing reflection in the mirror becomes our friend. Seeing that reflection becomes motivation to soften further and lighten up more, because we know it's the only way we can continue to work with others and be of any benefit to the world. The times it was really sunny and I would go bike riding in Long Beach and I was completely relaxed and not concerned at all with the future. Top 40 cover band concert in a barn in Algaviva, my grandparents' village. It was like a country western in a barn with wheat. I thought of them as hero rock stars. It was like a scene from the movie La Bamba. March 2015. Walking in Beckenham, after I got out from a train from a job interview, suddenly the sun came out. The light, due to the time of year, was a special light. It reminded me of places where I had experienced this sort of sunlight. On the walk back, the sunlight took my brain back to the Zoo of Madrid, probably in 1979. I don't remember animals, but I remember wondering how civilized that they have produced all this modern concrete just to host animals in there. It must have been midweek, because there were not many other people at the zoo. Somehow I am so much more relaxed with the sun. As if I need sun and good weather and not much more. And the zoo memory. It was like 3 p.m. and I thought that life was like this when at 3 p.m. adults could get off work while it is still full light. Go visit an empty zoo without queues, and then go home at a warm summer night and have no worries and just watch 2 movies in their villa with swimming pool. If you think something miserable has happened, you have to leave some space, because you don't know if that is the end of the story or just the middle part. It might only be a chapter of a bigger story. The time you read a weird book about Kate Bush, and other times while in college trying to be normal you would go to the theater, you saw a play in Santa Barbara City College at night. It is a bit like meditation now. Trying to feel normal and do normal things others do instead of always being running after jobs. In sitting meditation, our practice is to watch our thoughts arise, label them thinking, and return to the breathing. Radio DJ Fernand Disco broadcasting a live show El Gran musical concert by the band Ciudad Jardín from sunny Costa de Campo by the Madrid Lake, Lago. Improve the way you feel. 1. Force a smile for 60 seconds and breathing. 2. Acting. What would a very positive person do in this situation? 3. Ask the right questions. What is awesome about this situation? 4. Will this matter 5 years from now? 5. What is the opportunity hidden within this situation? Tehran childhood house where they parked the car. Over the car there were grapes hanging there and the sun going through the grapes. Nothing has to happen for me to feel good. I feel good because I'm alive. Life is a gift. Think of my Uncle Mirza. A nice person. There was someone who loved you. I am curious how far I can go in life without dying. No drama about dying either. Such a good feeling song by Brothers in Rhythm. When you attempt to avoid or resist what life has put in front of you, you add suffering to your pain. So don't follow up, just accept and move on. Try acceptance. Italian truck driver telling me his truck becomes a discotheque. Alan Watts says that life is a creation of yourself, that you create personalities. As opposed to a dog that is only a dog, or sun that is only a sun, or tree that is only a tree. These personalities that humans create are imperfect. In meditations of type Green Terra you try to create a pure being instead. When you connect with consciousness, that is when you connect with the feeling of when you were a child, there is no personality. That is why it feels good. Tehran rich people with white marble gardens gave parties outdoors. French school in Tehran with marble steps. Practice self-acceptance. Tell yourself some of the things you have done well. I am proud of all the daring trips and travels I did to all corners of the world. I am proud of moving to Spain and reigniting my life. I am proud of getting into the high-tech industry in Silicon Valley. I am proud of starting the music career. I am proud of buying my apartment and getting out of renting rooms. I am proud that I got on the meditation path and traveled to a meditation retreat. Ice cones hanging from our home in Tehran. Accept the fact that things arise and things dissolve forever and ever. When you were a kid you imagined that adults were shop owners. Shops decorated with flower pots. That it is always sunny and with trees and good weather, and they get to their shops at 9 a.m. and say greetings to the neighbor's store. As if it was a silent black and white movie from the early 20th century. Laurel Hardy. Zero stress. Adult work in your eyes was this effortless thing, as if they show up at the office and everything is done with ample time resources, and relax and they are back home at 4 p.m. before it gets dark. There is only a limited number of things you can do in this lifetime. It is impossible to do everything. Accept this. Some things you won't get to do, and that is okay. And so much that I can do and wanted to do, I've already done. When I was little the neighbor would collect or had a collection of little plastic figures that came as prizes in some sort of candy.